Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Broken Boys. It's episode 228. I'm Mike,
And I'm Colin.
and yeah, today we're gonna talk about some stuff and things. I've done that intro a lot of times now at this point.
Yeah.
I need to.
Mike loves the bit.
Yes, yeah, I love season 2 especially. I think that's when he says that a lot. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna talk about holidays and songs and whatnot. That's
True that.
that's the thing, and I'm gonna wake up as Colin talks about his week. How was your week,
Wait,
Colin?
my week was fine. I was originally scheduled like 6 days in a row, but Max was nice enough to take yesterday's shift from me,
Oh,
half of Wednesdays, because she was supposed to go up to Indiana, but then her family got sick and she doesn't want to get sick.
fair.
So she's been chilling other than working the past couple days. But it's been work's been fine. I was lucky enough she took yesterday's shift because the snack wraps started
Oh,
yesterday, and I heard it was a madhouse.
hmm.
Some lady right before Max left ordered like 10 snack wraps.
Holy
and
shit!
Yeah, they're $3 a piece, so it's $30 alone on snack wraps.
I don't even really. Is it like chicken?
It's the chicken strips in a tortilla with lettuce and cheese and
Okay,
either ranch or sauce.
okay. That's what I thought it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and we learned how to make them. I tried it. It was pretty good. It's about what you would expect. It's a chicken tender wrapped in a tortilla with lettuce and cheese and ranch or spicy sauce. So
Yum.
yum. But that nostalgia people have for them just makes them go wild.
Mm-hmm.
So but otherwise it's work's been okay. Just it's McDonald's and it's hot, so
Yeah.
yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah. I'm respecting the pouch this morning with a nice Capri Sun.
Oh, nice.
Just a little update for you.
What flavor?
But Pacific Cooler.
Hmm.
I was gonna get lemonade because that's my favorite, but I figured throw it back to one of the classic Pacific Cooler.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But been watching things, been listening to things. I rewatched a couple movies. I rewatched Sinners on Sunday, I believe, for Monday, and I watched it with Max because she didn't go see it with me, and she liked it, and
Nice.
I was happy about that.
What did you go to a theater or do you like?
Oh no, just on HBO Max.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was out yet. Yeah.
Yes, it started streaming on the 4th of July. So, which that was the only thing I was celebrating on the 4th of July. But also Max, formerly known as HBO Max, is now currently known as HBO Max again.
I thought you were talking about the person at first.
No.
Max, formerly known as HBO Max. Yes.
The streaming service.
Yes.
It's back to being HBO Max. So, that's fun. Went to I guess last Friday on the 4th of July. We went and had some Olive Garden for dinner, which was nice. Very American, very very pretty empty in there when we went. Which was completely fine. Had some nice shrimp Alfredo, which is my go-to there, but good stuff. And then we got some DQ for ice cream afterwards, and went to the top of the parking garage, looked at some fireworks for a few minutes, and then was like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
But that's 4th of July for me. And then for the rest of the week, I also rewatched The Iron Claw, which came out last December. It's that wrestling movie about the Von Erich family with Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White,
Yeah.
etc. And it's still great. Love that movie. Max didn't watch a lot of it with me. She just watched the end, and about when all the deaths happen, she started like watching, and she was like, "This is sad." It's like, yeah, their dad is the worst as well. But great movie though. I would highly recommend watching that if you haven't.
I remember you liking that one a lot. Yeah.
Yes. I played some more Peak this week. I almost made it to the top alone the other day, but I did not have the supplies necessary, and I fell to my death inside of the volcano, which was sad.
Damn.
Yeah, but also played some more Death Stranding. I was crashing out extremely hard over some new Astrobot levels that they released yesterday. It was I tried to beat I tried to beat a level for about an hour and a half, and I just couldn't do it. But I'll try again later. I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
And then I watched a few more episodes of The Bear. That's pretty good this season. I was playing Peak this week, I was also re-listening to a couple old episodes of this podcast here, the Broken Boys podcast.
Shout out.
Yep, I was feeling a little nostalgic, so I wanted to go back and listen to a couple episodes. I listened to our defining music episode where you talked about a conversation you had with Vanessa and Daniel about is everything music.
Yeah.
And
I feel like that was decades ago that I that conversation initially. And then,
yeah. And then I also listened to which one was it? I gotta look back. It was also in that time period, because in that episode we talked about the defining music episode. So I was like, oh man, I gotta go listen to that one too. Yeah. It was damn, I watch a lot of YouTube.
Fake fan of our podcast.
It was Depresso Espresso.
Oh yeah.
Which was a good episode, though we were both sad that week. That's the week that Ants from Up There came out, and you talked about that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember why I was sad. Yeah, that triggered some things.
you were talking about in November coming out, which also made you sad. And we talked about defining music, and I was like, oh, I gotta listen to that one too. And then I also re-listened to the Question Tension with Vince and John on it, and that was a fun time. We got heated over It's Just Wings and Buffalo Wild Wings,
which is crazy because I haven't heard It's Just Wings in so long.
I don't even think it's a thing anymore.
It might not be. Yeah. I'm gonna check DoorDash right
now. Good time though. If you go check out some old apps, because they're a good time still.
I would
hold up.
I would still call pretzel a chip.
I find you insane, but
It's Just Wings is still a thing.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. And they got the same prices.
Fairly priced.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of crazy, but
and then a couple days ago, my friend Ricky had bought our friend Garrison Schedule 1, because it was on sale, on Steam sale, for like $13 or something. And I was like, oh, should I buy that so we could play? And then we kind of just never talked about it. And then I got a notification on Steam that he had sent me Schedule 1, and I was like, Ricky,
oh,
you're too nice to me. So we played that a little bit, and it was pretty fun. But our drug empire name, I think, was Drugs for Kids. Like nice. Drugs with an S4 as in the number 4, and then kids has a Z at the end.
Yeah.
So gotta sell them drugs.
Good marketing.
But Yeah, exactly. And then I listened to a couple things this week as well. I finally checked out Preacher's Daughter by Ethel Cain.
Oh, I've been meaning to do that one. Yeah.
Which, this might have been the worst week to do so.
Oh.
Because I could talk about it later, but there was some controversy stirred up about her on
must have missed
Twitter.
that.
Yeah. And then I also listened to the new Wet Leg album that came out last night, Moisturizer, which I liked quite a bit. Both of those albums were really good. Preacher's Daughter is like so interesting and so like dark, but also has like such bright moments as well in it. Like at least tonal wise, like American Teen.
Yeah, teenager.
American Teenager. Yeah, that one's like, it's very the lyrics are depressing, but the music is upbeat, kind of 80s inspired. It has like a guitar riff that's very reminiscent of Journey and Don't Stop Believing. That guitar riff is in there a couple times. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff on Preacher's Daughter, and it's an album that I tried to listen to years and years ago, but I just the time, the hour 15-minute time on it made me kind of go, I'll get to it later, and then I got to it 3 years later. But great album. I would recommend it. There's some really cool stuff on there. And then Wet Leg, I haven't re-listened to their first album in quite a little bit, but I enjoy this one. It's like it's a love album, but it's like it's two sides of a coin, like based on which singer is singing. It's like a more like sweet love song compared to like a more aggressive love song. And it's still that like post punk, indie punk kind of feel, and it all works. On Album of the Year, people don't love it as much as the first one, but and I'd have to re-listen to the first one, but I liked it, and I'll keep listening to it. There's a lot of fun stuff on it that I would come back to. Yeah. So I recommend both of those.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, that's basically my week. How was yours, Mike?
The week was fine. Sorry, I didn't. I was looking at the Wet Leg album. Week was all right. Actually, I would say it was a pretty good week. It was pretty fun because for oh my god, wake up. For the 4th, but I think just mainly because it was a holiday and that's when people get off and stuff. Actually had a pretty good time this year, not celebrating the country, but because had a couple friends come over. It was some people that we've played online with. I mean, Natalie's known them a little bit longer, but the rest of us have only really known them like I don't know, a few months or so. But that's I think you know which two I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But they're online friends. One of them lives in Milwaukee, and one of them lives New Jersey somewhere. New Jersey person took a flight out and is staying like a week and a half or something like that. I think they're leaving tomorrow. Milwaukee guy just took like a 2.5 hour, or no, just a 2 hour drive south. And just came over, had food, did 4th of July stuff. Yeah, did some pool volleyball. The guy from Milwaukee is very tall. Yeah, he's like 6'5", I think.
Damn.
Yeah, and he's got some long ass arms. He's basically a titan in pool volleyball.
He got it all. He's got a nice deep voice. He's tall. What the fuck?
And a nicotine addiction.
Oh well.
He's got it all.
He's got it all, ladies.
Yeah.
Line up.
Yeah. No, but it was really cool hanging out with all of them for a lot of that. Oh, Vanessa came over as well, picked her up, and so it was a nice crew. Played some. I think we played some games that night. I think we did some Smash, which was that's always fun. I realize how out of practice I am with Smash. Like I feel like every time I play it, the gap between the last time I played gets longer and longer. Like usually I'm an Ike main, and I was doing pretty ass at my Ike, and I'm like
Damn.
usually I got this movement down, but I'm out of practice. So, but it was still a good time. And then the next day, because Milwaukee guy stayed over, one night he was only gonna do one night, but then ended up staying two because the next night we ended up all going to Chili's as well. Um, I forgot who. Yeah, I forgot who suggested that, but I was like, I could fuck up some honey chipotle chicken crispers right now.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I sure did. I got that uh triple dipper type thing, and oh my god. I know I remember last time we went you got triple dipper I think, but the fucking mozzarella stick that they the two
Ooh.
mozzarella sticks that they give during that thing are like
Ooh.
insane. Oh yeah, that's deserving. Um, dude, like I said, I got Wisconsin in my blood. I mean, this is bad for me for sure,
Oh
but
yeah.
like it's literally just like a block of cheese like deep
Ugh.
fried, and you get two of them. They're huge, and I'm like,
Another one.
I
This.
wish. um but yeah, that was really good. And then the whatever the southwest uh egg roll
Egg
is what it
rolls.
was. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was okay. Um, but yeah, had a good time for sure with that. And Andy had a whole bunch of food from Fourth of July that was left over that needed to be eaten and stuff, and he ordered too much. So then I got like two of his chicken crispers and one of his wings too. So I was a
Banger.
happy boy.
I gotta get me a triple dipper, man.
Yeah,
I gotta get me a triple dipper.
it was pretty good
That's
deal.
so good.
Next time I think I just wouldn't do the egg roll. I think I would just double up on tenders and then still do those two mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or crispers. My bad. Excuse me. And
Pardon my French.
yeah, yes, exactly. Um, but yeah, then we went back again and we played this really fun game. That's like kind of like charades, but it's like charades with a lot of extra steps.
Mm.
And it's hard to describe without actually doing it, but like part of the game is like well you write everyone writes down like four words and then we put them into a bowl and start like you know you whatever mix them up and uh then there's like three rounds. Like the first round you just have to describe this word without saying any of the things on the paper. And then people got to guess whatever word that someone wrote down. And the words they got pretty interesting at points. Like penis piercing was one of them. That's one that I'm remembering at the moment. I put 9/11, which was a fun one.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and but that was the first round. Then the second round is basically charades. So after you go through all of those slips of paper, you're in the second round with the same slips of paper. So you're doing
Okay.
charades, but you kind of have some prior knowledge, just like to remember what's in the bowl. Um, and so then it's kind of fun doing charades when you kind of remember some of the words. And then the third round is code names, where once again you got the same sheets of paper, but
Oh.
you got to do one word. You say one word, and then they got to figure out which one it is. And by that point, you're pretty familiar with the words.
Mm.
And it was just like a fun, thing. Were you gonna say something?
Yeah. I think Rhett and Link played those on Good
Oh,
Mythical
did
More.
they?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was, and Link was really bad at it, but it was
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
Looks really fun.
It was really funny. And I think I want to say it was the second round. We had two Donald Trumps in there. Um,
Uh,
there was an Adolf Hitler, and yeah, the radical left. Um, and I just thought it was so funny because I mean part of the reason why there were two Donald Trumps in there is because I mean you've been in that garage before. There's a lot of Trump
yeah,
memorabilia in there, unfortunately.
yeah.
And but um, it's it's probably not very good. But during the charades round, I'm not gonna name who did it. But whoever they picked the Adolf Hitler card and they did they did the salute, the Elon salute.
Uh,
I mean, it's a pretty easy way to get Hitler. But both Natalie and Andy were guessing that round, and they both went Donald Trump at the same time instead of Adolf Hitler. And I was like,
hey
that is
man,
comedy gold. I love that. Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. Said our goodbyes and then left. Later in the week, I saw the person from New Jersey who's staying there for a while. Because we all did I think we swam for a little bit and then we did a trip to Walmart. Because I needed new jeans after my cracking my
right.
ass incident last week. And
Mhm.
yeah, you know, when we on the way back, we got 4 ice cream cones from McDonald's. Um, which
Son of a bitch.
yeah, I did not get one because I didn't want to, but uh, yeah, they were well. One of them was craving it, and then it was like, I'll get a cone too, and then Andy was like, I'll get a cone as well, and then the last person was like, I'm not sure if I want a cone or not. I'm like, all right, we're doing 3 or 4 cones. What are we doing? We're like at the window. um, but yeah, no, that was fun too.
Mhm.
Uh, Other than that, though, I've been playing Last of Us a lot this week. I finished my first run through of part two.
Ooh.
Um, I was only planning on doing 2 run throughs, but then this week, sudden surprise drop, Last of Us 2 in oh my god, chronological order. I forgot that word for a second. In chronological order dropped, along with a new achievement of beating the game in chronological order, and it's like it's not a separate game mode, but like they're like separated on the game menu, and I can't do new game plus for that, unfortunately.
Damn.
So I will have to just raw dog that the whole story one more time. And Yeah, I mean, I do like that game a lot, so I'm not complaining too much. It's just, it's an extra 30 hours that I was not
Right.
anticipating. Um,
Getting your
so,
money for it though.
yeah, definitely. I don't remember how much. I think I paid like $40. So yeah, that's good. You know. And then last night, the Milwaukee guy came back down again. he was he
Okay.
was here for a couple days for the fourth, and then the day after, and then he just decided to come back again yesterday night, and staying the
Nice.
night again. Um, and But I wasn't planning on seeing them just because I'm working a lot this week. I got
Mm.
my overtime tomorrow still,
Ugh.
and today's shift. Ugh. But anyways, I told him I probably wouldn't see any of them, but then I wanted some canes when I was coming home, and I was gonna come home and then pick them, like 2 of them up to go to
Uh,
canes because they were interested. But then I realized the timing would not work for that, so I was just like, okay, I'll just order for the 3 of us. So I called Andy or whatever. I was like, all right, what are you two getting? And then as they were calling, I was like, oh, he's picking some up. I'll get some too. I'll get some too. I'll get some too.
oh god.
So it was like 45 minutes before this Cane's closed, and I went in there with a six
No,
person
Jesus.
with a 6 person order, and I was just like, I'm so sorry, I have kind of a big order, and they were nice about it. It was actually very nice staff. But as I was ordering, the like manager behind them, she's like, "I'm gonna need like 17 chicken fingers." I was like, "I'm sorry." um, uh,
Jesus.
but we all got our stuff. Well, I mean, I got all their stuff as it was, raining and stuff too. So I had to do 2 trips to the car. It was worth it though. I love Canes, and got, they paid me back obviously. But yeah, I got to see them again briefly, all of them, minus Vanessa, and yeah, good time.
Yeah.
Good time. Good seeing him. And then the only other thing to mention from my week was an encounter I had last night at work. I mean, work was kind of whatever all week. Nothing really too notable except for last night. So I'm gonna send a little picture in chat here. We're gonna have some visuals. Is that no? This is our thing. So yesterday I was wearing this shirt, right? Um, Hold on, it's sending. There we go. Little little foot review, and bed reveal, I guess. But yeah, cow chop shirt. And I'm glad that you said that, and someone else, or Andy yesterday said cow chop too. But we'll get there in a sec. So I was wearing that. Whenever I wear this shirt, sometimes I'm like, what if like the worst thing I think about is like this is like someone could take this as like I'm against vegetarians or some shit like that. I don't know. But as like at the beginning of my shift, basically, I was just like chilling, waiting for boxes to start. And guy comes up to me, he's like, it's a guy I've talked to before. He's chill, I guess. But he was like, dude, do not tell me that your shirt means bull dagger, dude. I was like,
what?
Bull dagger, and I was like, no, it's this old YouTube group. Their name was Cow Chop or whatever. He was like, oh, dude, that would have been hilarious if you're here like just like wearing that or whatever. I'm like, what is that? He's like, oh, it's like a thing that you call like a butch lesbians or something like that. I was like, oh, holy shit, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell? And I look it up after or when I'm in lunch, and yeah, sure enough, it is basically like a slur for lesbians. Um, and
Oh my
like
god.
this shirt very clearly is a bowl and then a dagger, so it's kind of like, oh, holy shit, wait, what the fuck? And then like he was like, oh, dude, that would have been so funny, and he like gave me a fist bump, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna wear this
No.
shirt again.
Yeah.
Cow Chop, I love you, but like, wow, that's wild. I'm not sure if they
Yeah, that's
knew that at the time.
probably
But
not.
probably not.
That's
Um, but yeah, that was kind of crazy, and I'm like, oh man, I hadn't wore that shirt in a while too. I looked through my closet, I was like, oh, this is a black shirt I can wear to work. Um, and yeah, that was an encounter. I'm
yeah.
sorry to any lesbians who have seen me wearing that shirt over the years. Did not know. did did not never heard of that before. That was a first.
Yeah, I've never heard that in my life. That's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah. But it seems like it might be more niche. But even so,
Yeah.
even so. But
Jesus.
yeah. So, rip couch up again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The only thing I listened to this week was the JID little EP that he released, the
Mhm.
GDLU Prelux. God does like ugly. And it was fine. I liked it. JID, I think, sounds like his flows and stuff sound better than ever on that EP, I think, which is insane coming from JID. I mean, he always has incredible flows, but like I don't know, for some reason the way he was doing them on the EP was just really fucking cool, and I liked it a lot. There's a track with Eminem on there that people were not liking that I thought was actually pretty good. There's like one weird bestiality line in there that yeah, it's a very Eminem bar. He said something like uh I don't know, me and Jid bestiality we're fucking animals or something like that. I don't know. It was something along those lines.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's bars.
that's bars. Proctologist, and uh, then yeah, there's a couple others like used Dave Chappelle in like a positive way, and said something about Kanye and his cousin, which like a lot to say about Kanye. Don't know
Yeah.
if the cousin thing should be dwelled upon as much as it is, because whatever the fuck's going on there has a lot of deep rooted issues. And yeah, whatever. But good song though, and I think the EP overall was pretty good. Not like amazing. I do think like the production has been not as impressive as it was on Forever Story, and as like detailed, and as whatever. It sounds very compressed and I guess poppy in a weird way. I don't know. Some of the mixing is strange, but it's still good though. I think the core songs are good, and I'm looking forward to that album next month. Yes. That's about it for me personally, though. So, can get into some music, I guess. I have a couple things written down here.
I've got quite a few as well.
Oh, you have quite a few. Okay. AJR, the boys, the brothers, they're back.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. And they got a new song called Betty, from their new EP or whatever the hell. Did you listen to this by chance?
Nope.
What?
No.
You're missing out.
Sorry. I meant to, but I forgot.
It's okay. It's like for AJR, it's like, yeah, not bad. But
I've heard worse.
Yeah, I always love that when there's like an AJR song that's like just kind of fine, and then I check album of the year and it has like an 84. I'm like, this is just what happens when shit band does an okay song. But it's whatever. I think the vocal melodies are kind of nice, and like it's not annoying at all. Like the instrumentation's actually kind of it's very focused, and the vocals are very focused as well. They're not screeching or yelling or anything. But somewhat typical AJR lyrics, and also some weird vocal processing at parts that doesn't sound good. But it's whatever. It's not too bad.
All right. That's neat.
Yep.
I think that EP comes out in August at some point.
Oh, does it? I haven't checked the date.
Yeah, I think it might be the end of August. It is August. Yeah, August 29th.
Okay.
So they're gonna be out selling Sabrina Carpenter with just an EP.
Oh shit.
Which
poor Sabrina. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh god. Sorry, I'm looking at it right now, and these oh man, these song titles are something else. You got The Plane That Never Lands, A Dog Song, I'm Sorry You Went Crazy, and The Big Goodbye. All those names suck for AJR songs.
I'm crossing my finger for that Big Goodbye.
Yeah. We can only hope.
Also, only Jack and Ryan are credited with writers. Is Adam gone?
Usually they are the only ones
really?
credited. Okay. That's something they've been kind of open about, is that Adam, he does more of like behind the scenes, like money type stuff and marketing or whatever or something, and then plays bass when they have the songs finished. But yeah.
And then a couple other Oasis started their reunion tour last week.
Wow. Liam and Noel back together.
Yes, and they sound great. I haven't had any arguments on stage as of yet, but
on stage, yeah.
I'm sure it'll happen at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been getting so much Oasis on my For You page, my Twitter, for some reason. Like, I watched like a couple of the TikToks that came across my page, because it's like, oh, well, that's cool. They're playing songs that I like from them. But, and then just my entire For You page was like, Liam Gallagher funny moments. And, and like, just like, I was like, I mean, he's funny and like I'll watch him, but it's like, okay. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing that's like been all over my Twitter, my For You page on TikTok, has been Ozzy Osbourne, because he had his last show last week as well. It was like a 9-hour concert with a bunch of different bands that came out for a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath, and he had like Tool was there, and
Oh.
Metallica, and Pantera and Hailstorm and a bunch of other just like rock metal bands, just like all Aerosmith I think was there as well. But it was from the stuff I saw, it was pretty cool. One thing that kept coming across my page very consistently was Youngblood, because he was there, and he sang Changes by Black Sabbath.
It's an odd
Which
choice next, like just Youngblood being there next to all the other names that you listed.
yeah.
But yeah.
But with him being on my For You page just a lot, I saw that like he's very close to Ozzy and the Osbourne family, and they're like big fans of each other. And honestly, just as like a person, I really don't like Youngblood's music at all. But as a person, he's pretty cool. He seems like a really genuine, nice dude.
I've been hearing that a lot recently. Yeah.
Yeah. He like started his own festival because festival prices are insane, and he's like, people need to see live music and they need to see it. And I agree with that. And it's cool. He seems like a really cool dude.
That's cool.
Music still sucks, but it's okay. But that was cool. David Draymond, the singer for Disturbed, got booed off stage, which was really funny. Because he's a major supporter of Israel. And he signed and wrote on a bunch of missiles, IDF missiles that went and killed children.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, which fuck that guy. I used to like Disturbed when I was younger because my parents liked it, but no. No. Exactly. That's all you should know. Again, fuck that guy. Jojo Siwa is back and sounding as bad as before.
Yeah, I saw that clip, and I would argue sounds worse than before, which I didn't even know you could go further down.
Yeah, she went from the creator of gay pop and lesbian music to the straightest white blonde girl you've ever seen. In a matter of a year, which is Love Island, I guess, or not Love Island. Big Brother does that to you, I guess.
Yeah, it's a conservative's dream right there.
But yeah, she's covering a song like called Betty Davis or Betty Davis Smile or something, Eyes something. And there's a clip of, I think it came out today, but it's the clip that was across the internet this week was rough.
Yeah.
Lots of auto tune on her voice that was like very obvious and very like in your face. And she's just out. It sounded like this. It sounded like she's been smoking a pack of cigarettes her entire fucking life.
While heavily auto tuned.
Yes.
Yeah.
It feels like she really wants to be Miley Cyrus, but because in terms of vocal, the way that her vocals sound, it's like Miley Cyrus, but like 100 times worse. Because it's bad though. But if you want to laugh, go check out.
I haven't listened to the full song, but like I said, that one clip I genuinely think was so much worse than something like Karma. Like Karma's a cringe ass song, but like it sounds properly produced, I guess. Yeah,
she's raspy today. But yeah, and then Wet Leg released their new album, like I said. Very cool. And then Justin Bieber, he announced yesterday, right before its release, that he was releasing an album last night called Swag.
In 2025.
In 2025. And a lot of like the pictures they took for it was just like him and Hailey Bieber with their kid, which I didn't realize that they had a kid until Max told me. But he's been online a lot the past few months at least, about just like him mistreating Hailey Bieber and just being a complete asshole to her, at least in these clips. And maybe it was all an act, because she was like she released, or she like posted about it and said like, "Is it finally clocking to you, fucking losers?" Which, you know, is based off of a Justin Bieber clip from a few weeks ago where he's like, "It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business."
The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. He's been on something, man. But he released
Yeah.
a 21. He's been on a 21. He released a 21 track album.
Mm-hmm.
It's 54 minutes, and Drewski is on it 3 times.
It's the best description
which,
you could give it.
which I'm seeing a lot of 20s in there. It's all yellow and red.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now too. Very ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, I don't know if this will be the album you have to listen to. It might be, or it might be Clipse.
No, it's
but,
definitely gonna be Clipse. I can almost guarantee it.
But yeah, I saw that was releasing, and a lot of the pictures looked like how Kendrick was like promoting Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
It's
Justin Bieber's Mr. Morale called
yeah.
Swag.
People kept saying Mr. Morale for white people, and you know, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mr. Morale for black people.
Yeah. People said that he was sounding like Michael Jackson on the record, which I highly doubt.
Yeah. Maybe a poor imitation.
Yeah, but that's wild, and I won't be listening. But you know, if you like it, more power to you.
Yep.
And then, as I mentioned earlier, Ethel Cain was under some fire this week, because people found, or like dug and like went into files and stuff to look for some old tweets. So some old tweets resurfaced of her being her saying things and her like making things that weren't very kosher, in terms of like, I think I haven't seen any of the tweets. I just read her response, but it was, you know, it was, people were accusing her of being a pedophile, an incest fetishist, a racist, a transphobe, and like a.
She trans?
I thought so.
Okay.
But it's, you know, I read her response, and it's pretty long, but she talked about how she was like 19, which is like old enough to realize that like you shouldn't be posting things, but young enough to like still be stupid.
Yeah,
and not
especially
really,
if this is like 2016 and before.
Yeah, but like she also, one of them was like some people were accusing her of being a zoophile, because she this was the shortest thing. She had like sections based off of what she was accused of, and one of them was a zoophile thing. And she was like, I was at a party at my friend's house in the woods, and we were all topless because we could be, and I was hugging a dog, and my boob was on the dog's face for 2 seconds, and they took a picture, and I'm not a zoophile, and that's all I'm saying about that. And then yeah, but she like, she apparently created some art that was like of a character that she created that was her age at the time, 19, but people thought they were younger, and accused her of being like a pedophile. She apparently said some things about she said that in that time she was like, she said like SJW was like, it's a social justice warrior, is like, was like, it's an old term at this point, but like people, it's like woke, but in like in the 2010s,
2016, yeah, 2015, 2016, yeah.
But she like, you know, she was like, I was accused of being this in high school, like I was very woke in SJW, and then when she got out of that, I think maybe she was dating somebody at the time, and she was just like trying to be offensive and say bad things on purpose just to get attention online, which like it's very 2016, is very 2015, is very teenager. So it's like
it's very 2020s teenager as well. Have you
for
seen
sure.
Instagram comments before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I haven't seen any, like I said, I haven't seen any of these tweets. I just read her response, so I'm
Right.
seeing from her side of the view. But she didn't address like the racism part of it. She said that this is what she's addressing at the moment. She'll get back to the other stuff later on.
Mm-hmm.
But as it stands, obviously none of this stuff is good, and I don't condone any of it. But it's a thing where like she was a teenager at the time. Obviously, like I said, 19, they're old enough to like, kind of realize that you shouldn't be saying this stuff, but also it was like that really edgy phase of the internet back then.
Yeah.
Um, so I understand from that perspective as to like, oh, I'm going to get attention online. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say things to offend people on purpose. I'm going to rage bait people. And obviously, like I said, none of that stuff is good to say. Whatever she said, I'm sure it was offensive and is offensive. But you, when it comes to people, if they're willing to look back at that, apologize, and actually realize that they were a bad person for what they said and what they did, it's better than a lot of people who will look back at that and go, "What was wrong with it? I said what I meant. I meant what I said." I don't know. It's blurred lines. Obviously, it's very gray.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It was just a interesting thing, and I I was listening to Preacher's Daughter, and then I finished that album, and I saw that, and I was like, oh,
A wombo combo. Yeah.
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 But that was something as well in the music world.
Yeah.
Boy, did you have anything music wise?
Yeah, I got a couple things. I mean, you kind of mentioned it, but that Clipse album came out. I haven't listened to it. I listened to the first couple tracks just because there's a lot of buzz about the song "Chains and Whips" with Kendrick Lamar
Mhm.
on it. Because there's this whole thing of um, Kendrick said something on the track that the label wanted to censor, and instead of censoring it, Pusha T decided to just leave the label and go to another.
Oh,
Go to yeah. This was a few weeks ago that this was like being talked about. I guess I forgot to mention it on the pod, but left that label and decided to go to a different one, Rock Nation. Even though Clipse had been on that one for so long. And people were like, "Oh, what is this? Is this like another Drake diss or something?" Because the label they were on, I think, is the same one Drake has or something.
mm,
Um, and after listening to the song, the Kendrick verse is great. There's no line that sticks out though, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he fucking said that." There's this. It's nothing like he said worse things on "Not Like Us," which was a huge fucking song, obviously.
yeah.
And yeah, but the first couple songs were good that I listened to, and I definitely will be listening to the whole thing. It's got
Mhm.
fucking Tyler the Creator on the next track too, which I
Ooh.
did not get to. I was delivering canes by that point. But
Mhm.
uh, yeah, I mean, it sounded fine. From what I had listened to, Pusha T sounds great, and the Pharrell. I think Pharrell has production. Yeah, he's the only producer credited, so he has production on the entire thing.
Wow.
And it looks like it's good Pharrell production from how people are rating it and stuff. But um, yeah, so that was the thing that came out. That I'll probably talk about more next week. And also a new Maruja track came out
Mhm.
called oh god, I should have looked this up. Sour eyes, sour eyes. I don't know. It's Irish. And it means freedom. And all the marketing and stuff they've been doing for the song, they've been talking about Palestinian conflict, and freedom and all that kind of stuff. And it's a really beautiful track. I really like they have three singles out for this album so far. The first one that came out was very aggressive. The second one, which was "Look Down on Us," which I chose for Song of the Week,
Mhm.
it's basically like evenly aggressive and beautiful, and it balances them so well. And then this track is just gorgeous throughout. You got really beautiful strings in there, and the vocal performance is great, and I love the repeating lines in the chorus that they have. Um,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's just another great single. And I'm pretty sure, unless there's something that goes awry, this is shaping up to be album of the year for me. Even over Quadeca, and I've been loving those Quadeca singles, but there's just a different type of energy in these tracks that I'm loving. But shout out that Maruja. Um, but yeah, that's all I got for music news. And I
And then
don't.
I just saw.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just saw as well that Deftones is releasing a new album
Oh
next month as
yeah,
well.
yeah. I saw something about that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first album in 5 years, it looks like.
Oh wow.
And then also MCR's tour starts today as well.
Oh
So
yes. When's your show again? It's August, right?
August 29th. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
HAR.
I know. It's
Fuck.
Sabrina.
It's gonna be that's gonna be your soundtrack all the way to the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be listening to Sabrina Carpenter and AJR in Max's honor because that's her birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
That's the last thing you remember on that day.
I remember it the whole time.
Yeah.
And then also it's the seventh birthday of Jumpsuit and Nico and the Niners and Trench being announced.
Yeah. The 7th? Wouldn't it be 8th?
No, it'd be 7th because it was 2018.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It's 7th. Jesus Christ. Huh. Okay.
Wake up!
Wake up!
That's wild.
Yeah, it sure is. That's right. Yeah, because you always talk about being 7-Eleven and getting a slushie.
Yeah. It was, man. What a time to be alive that was.
What a time.
But yeah, that's all the music news I have.
Cool.
But
I don't got world news. You got anything?
I don't have world news really. I mean, there was before I get to that, there was a Moon Knight season 2 was finally announced, or is assumed to be in production, which is is cool. I really like Moon Knight, as well as a couple other Marvel projects that they said might be coming soon. That's cool. And then one Donald Trump moment for the week, other than your charades game. We there was he had like the I think it was Liberia's prime minister at the White House this week, and he was like, and he was talking, and he was like, "Oh wow, it's such beautiful English, such beautiful. Where'd you learn how to speak?" And the Liberian prime minister was like, "In Liberia, I learned to speak it in Liberia." And he's like, "Wow, that's amazing." And the national language of Liberia is English, which is really funny. And then also the Jeffrey Epstein. The logs were stated to be like lost, or like they weren't releasing them, and also they said, yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah.
And then like a reporter was like, are we sure about that? And and the person he asked was about to answer, and Trump was like, are we still talking about that creep? Are we still talking about that creep? Why are we still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? And it's like, boy, come on. You were on that plane. You were on those planes.
Oh, multiple times.
Multiple times. But yeah, that's about all the world news that I have for the week. Really. But yeah.
It's sad that the world does quite literally revolve around that man.
It really does. Netanyahu also nominated Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize, which was really funny.
Yeah.
Hitler nominating Mussolini for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, world. What a great place that we are in. Yeah,
for sure, man. I love it.
For
I love Earth.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, we could probably get into song of the week. We're at like 53 minutes, so by the time we outro and everything, we'll be there. So you were up first this week. You sure are. So what are you feeling for this week?
Well, I think I'm going to pick something off of Wet Leg.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with one of the softer love songs on there. I'm gonna go with a song called "Davina McCall" by Wet Leg. All right, that was Davina McCall by Wet Leg. What you think, Mike?
I thought that was very nice. Like you said, it was very low key. Just a nice love song. I liked a lot of the lyrics on it, though. There's a lot of funny little lines in there. Like she said something like, uh, "You'll be my Shakira whenever, wherever," or something like
Yeah.
that. It's a funny one. But yeah, just overall, I think it was really cute. And I don't mean that in like a you know talking down upon way. I think it's intentionally a cute song, and
Yeah.
it gives those feelings of like aw type of
Yeah.
type to it, and I think it's really nice. I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I don't know that one. I was listening to the record. I was like, "Oh, this is really sweet." I don't remember a lot of like slower, kind of sweeter moments on that first one. So
Mm-hmm.
just that one stood out, and I was like, "Oh, it's really cute." And also like when when that vocalist is singing, she sometimes she sounds a lot like one of the ones off of BCNR.
Mm.
Just, just the way in which she kind of like she gets pretty high up there, and her I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It just reminds me of that a little bit. So I
Probably
like that
Georgia.
one.
Probably like the
Probably.
two horses.
Uh,
Like is that the
yeah.
vocalist? Yeah, yeah, Georgia.
But yeah, like that song, like that record. Recommend it. But what do you got for us this week?
Well, I didn't really listen to too much. Actually, like when I've been going to like work and stuff, I was listening to there's a Last of Us 2 podcast that's like
Mm.
that they made episodes for, I think shortly after the first or the second game came out. Um and so I was listening to that a lot. But so I'm choosing a whole podcast episode. No. I'm going to go back into my vault, and instead of doing I gave you a choice last week between a super aggressive song and a super serene song, and you chose aggression. And
I did.
he sure did, Colin. And so we're going serene this week. Kind of, I guess, somewhat the same as your song. I guess not a little different. But an album I really enjoyed earlier this year was from Ichigo Aoba. She had a new record that came out, and I didn't highlight anything from that. I highlighted something from her last record. But from the album this year, Luminescent Creatures, I really do like the opener on that record, which is called Coloratura. So I'm going to choose Coloratura by Ichigo Aoba. All right, that was Coloratura by Ichigo Aoba. What do you think of that, Colin?
It was really pretty. I liked it a lot. It was very, as you said, serene.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of nice flute work on there. Just yeah, it's a very just lay there and kind of have your headphones on in bed and close your eyes and drift off kind of music, and I like
Mm-hmm.
that a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've only listened to two projects from her, and so far that sums up her sound quite a bit. The sound that she's very good at, just that really in your head and relaxing type of music. And I don't know, I mean, every time I've pressed play on this album, man, just like I love the pianos and the rhythms and all the stuff in the first half of this track. And the strings sound gorgeous too. Just like the overall texture, it just is it's gorgeous. I love it.
Mm.
And then that slower ending section too is very very nice as well. And yeah, I don't know, man. It just I've been loving this track a lot. I've been loving the closer to this album a lot too. I mean, there's a lot of little stuff throughout. It's kind of one of those albums. It's like it's just really really nice, and it really relaxes me, and I like it. So
Yeah,
there it is.
very nice, very sweet.
Yeah. All right. Well, unless anything else was popped into your noodle over there, we can.
I mean, not really. I think people are starting to think that Breach is a is a figment of our imagination.
Oh,
a little bit.
That's the real breach, is that it never existed at all.
Yeah.
We just paid
Breach
for
is
all
like
this merch for.
Breach is like Torchbearer. That's just what he is.
Yeah. They
But
stole
I
our
don't know.
money for the lore.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
You know what? They can have, but they just haven't said anything since the contract. So people are like,
Right.
"Are we doing anything?" Or,
Yeah, it is a little strange because I know people were like, "Oh, it's been this long after overcompensate we got next semester, and we haven't heard anything from them." And I don't know. We'll see.
no, we'll see.
I think
But
it's an album rollout, and I'm here for the ride.
yeah,
Yeah.
no matter what, I'm here. So
Yeah. At this point, you got two listeners at least.
if 21 Pilots has 100 listeners, we're two of them. If they have 50, we're two of them. If there's two of them, that's us. And if there's nobody, we're dead.
And what if there's one listener?
Well, then one of us has passed away suddenly.
Yeah, that's very sad. I'll still be spinning next semester in death.
Oh, yeah. That's the song at my funeral, for sure.
Oh, also, just like, this is completely unrelated, but just a funny comment. When we've been swimming this week, one of them finally got my neighbors finally got Spotify, and now we're on a family plan because I live at the same house as them. Wink, wink. My neighbors, I live at the same house as them. Yeah. But they were doing that blend feature or whatever, and the contract came on. And for some reason, Daniel's a hater of that song. He's like, the autotune sounds so bad. And I was like, trust me, man. There's some bad 21 Pilots autotune I can put you on to. And he was interested. So I think at some point soon I'm gonna be showing him Regional at Best Trees. Masterpiece right there. Anyways, just something I thought of for some reason. But yeah, I think we're all good to wrap up here. So if you're listening on streaming services, thank you very much. We love you and we appreciate you to death. And you should rate our podcast 5 stars or whatever the hell is on those the service that you're on.
Do
it, yeah. But you can also come on over to YouTube, where you can see our beautiful profile pictures, me still self-promoting, and Colin still supporting, not me, but his other favorite boys. Yeah, you can go see what I mean by that by coming over there. But we also got a whole bunch of, oh wait, I should let you know where you're going. You're going to BrokeN, boys, capital N BOIS, the same name of the podcast that you are watching on your streaming service in this hypothetical scenario. Yeah, but also over on YouTube we got a whole bunch of links to a whole bunch of stuff. For instance, song of the week playlists, those things that we have been talking about the last little bit. We've been doing we have it all in playlists. They're all down there, and we've been doing them since episode 1 of our 227 episode podcast. 28, I forgot what I said at the beginning of the episode. 28, I think. Yeah, we got playlists down there. We got one for me, we got one for Colin, and we got one for both of us combined. And in those playlists you can find Coloratura by Ichigo Aoba and the Wet Leg song that had a strange name, which is called like
Davina McCall.
One more time.
Davina McCall
by Wet Leg. Thank you. Also, you haven't been cutting out. That was just
Good.
me just straight up not hearing you. Yeah, you can go check out both of those songs in the playlists, along with a whole bunch of other songs, another Wet Leg song in there, another Ichigo Aoba song in there. So yes, go do that. But we also got links to personal stuff down there too. As I just said, I made music. I got music coming out in a couple weeks, which
let's go.
I just realized On the last release date, I tried to avoid an arts analysis week, and did not do that this time. So
Shit.
we'll figure that out. But I have an album coming out in a couple weeks. It'll be July 25th. Or I say album, it's an EP. Jesus Christ, I know my own music. And yeah, Open Up out now, first single. Go check it out. Catch up on your plane of lore with Coping Mechanism. That's it. I got links down there for that, but I also got links to my own Instagram, and my TikTok page, and my album of the year page where I rate and review music, and my YouTube page down there too. And in terms of my relation to you, dear viewer, oh man, what am I doing behind you,
I
today,
don't know,
dear
man.
viewer?
Whatever.
You know, we are uh I don't know why this is coming to mind, but it is. We're in the world of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Okay.
And you know, it's that scene where there's a bunch of ice cream coming from the sky and it's like snow. And you know, I'm in a little snowball fight with ice cream behind you, dear viewer. I don't know why that's in my mind, but that's what came to mind, so that's what we're going with. And yeah, ice cream snowball fight. Yeah, and
Good.
Colin over here, he runs our socials. He runs our Twitter page where he updates when videos are posted, and he also runs our TikTok page and our Instagram pages where he posts funny clips of us being silly little dudes. And you should go check out all of those. Give him some love, give him some support, and follow them. And yes, do all that to make Colin smile.
Oh,
And and another way you can make Colin smile is by going to his personal links, where he has an album of the year page where he rates and reviews music, as well as his letterbox where he rates and reviews movies. Do you, I guess, update any reviews? You rewatched a couple things. I don't
yeah.
know.
Just I relogged Sinners and Iron Claw.
There we go.
And I also you can also check out my. I also updated some of my artist analysis things on the album of the year
Oh
page.
shit.
Finally, I mean, I only got to Weezer because that was a lot, but
Yeah, that was a lot.
but I'll continue to do that as the weeks go by because I'm very behind.
Yeah, there you go. And you know, of the artist analyses that we've done, it's a little surprising that we haven't had a Weezer album since that one. By the way,
Yeah,
but I mean, we had the EPs, I think, after that or during that. I don't remember.
you was
But uh, yeah. Anyways, but Colin, what is your relation to our dear viewer here?
well. As the as that ice cream snowball fight is happening,
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm gonna I'm I'm, t- I'm taking the reins as the Flinschlicknepfer up,
Yes.
up in the sky, raining down all this food, including the meatballs and the
Mm-hmm.
clouds which they are coming from. Maybe because there's a chance.
Yeah.
But uh, you know, I'm up there. I'm just a guy. I'm throwing stuff down from up real high,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking down and I'm seeing this really fun ice cream snowball fight, and I'm like, I gotta get down there. I
Yeah.
gotta get down there with the snowball ice cream snowball fight with these with these people.
Of course.
Um, and I'm just gonna, I'm gonna jump on down. I'm gonna use a piece of lettuce as a parachute,
Mm.
and I'm gonna get down there. I'm gonna start ice cream snowball fighting with people, throwing Rocky Road and cookies and cream and mint chip.
Yeah.
And you know, but all of a sudden, somebody's gonna get hit with a piece of with an ice cream snowball that had a rock in it,
Oh shit.
in the back of the head,
It's probably Rocky
and
Road.
it probably was,
Mm.
and actual piece of road in that, and
Actual
the
piece of
person
Rocky Road.
the person who was hit in the head happens to be a dear viewer, and as I go
Oh
over
shit.
to to take care of them, and to check if they're all right. You're gonna come running up from where the snowball came from and be like, "Oh my god, oh I'm so sorry, oh god I'm so sorry," and I'm gonna look at you and go, "Mike," and they're gonna go, "Mike," and
I know that name.
Mike. That sounds like and the voice, it's unmistakable.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mike from the BrokeN Boys podcast, and by proxy that must
me.
by proxy that must be Colin from the BrokeN Boys podcast, because they're always together at the same place at the same time.
Absolutely.
Especially in these scenarios with your viewers and in them. And I'm gonna go, "Yep, it's us. Are you okay?" And they go, "Yeah, I'm fine. It was, it's all good. I'll take a rock to the head to meet the BrokeN Boys any day." And
you should.
we should. And we're gonna go, "Oh, well, that's super sweet. Would you like an embrace from us?" And they're gonna go, "Of course I would." And so I'm gonna hug the viewer from in front. Mike's gonna hug him from behind, and we're gonna and I'm gonna look over our viewer's shoulder at Mike, whose mouth is full of whatever flavor ice cream might be his favorite. What is that, Mike?
Probably
cookie dough.
I don't know.
Good choice. And I'm gonna look at him with a mouth full of cookies and cream, and we're just gonna, we're gonna mix and match flavors a little bit with a big old smooch.
Gonna make a cookie.
Yes, yes. We're pregnant, and and that cookie is due in 9 months from now. But
wow.
We're gonna smooch right next to our dear viewer's head in an embrace that we like to call the love cage. So if you would like your very own love cage, all you must do, dear viewer, is drop your address in the comments below. We'll find you. You won't know when, you won't know where, but we will find you and give you your very own love cage. So drop that addy.
Damn straight. You should do that.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to add here. Next week we will spin a wheel.
Yes, we will.
Maybe. Probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. All right. Tune in next week to find out.
Yay! Bye.